All right. Welcome back. What's up? What's happening? All right. First thing on the agenda to do, Cole Holcomb. I feel like he played pretty well this season. I don't know if he'll get this entire 2-year deal. Maybe we cut him after one. He is 29. Star dev. But I feel like he's a good backup. Peyton Wilson probably be starting. He'll probably be our third linebacker. You know, he'll play. He played this year. He's actually pretty good in run defense too. But and he sticks around. Hell yeah. This is probably one of the bigger trades we're going to do, actually. I feel like he never should have been traded, in all honesty. It definitely would have made this season in real life a whole lot better. George Pickens, 24, excuse me, 6'3", star dev, great player. He is a bit of a diva, I know, but he's our diva. And he is back with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, we do have to re-sign him, though. We do have to re-sign him, and it is a lot of money, but I feel he's worth it. We are going to overpay him a little bit. But it's under 30 mil a year, like especially at the start. I have no idea if we'll play 5 years into the series, but I don't want to cheese it either. And he is happy to sign and continue to play for this great organization. Hell yeah, he is our wide receiver 1000%. Our wide receiver 1. See here, what are we doing? All right. I saw this guy when I was looking at Defensive Rookie of the Year. When I was thinking Derek Harmon was going to be pretty high up there, but he fell. And this guy is a rookie, Jonas Sanker, 22. He already has Superstar X Factor though, and he looks really good. He's going to be our starting strong safety. If I can get him here. I'm pretty sure I can, though. Also, we're going to try to get their first round pick because most of the time the Saints aren't very good. I think they were close to making the playoffs this year. This is Alex Highsmith deal, though. I waited until the end of the year to make it work. I don't think this thing got through. No. We're going to need like a third, probably. Let's do a third in 2027. It's going to have to be a third in 2026. That's fun. Can I get something back, maybe? Nope. Maybe a 6? Nope. Alright, just take it, bro. Jonas Sanker, welcome to the team. Alex Highsmith, I wish you well, because you were the only guy to get sacks in the Super Bowl. 2 sacks, actually. Receiver help. I mean, Calvin Austin did really well on his own, and Roman Wilson did well as well. I'm saying well too many times here. Quentin Johnston, 23 years old. He is on like the last... I think he has like a year left on his deal after this season. 6'3", 23. I think he can be our wide receiver 2. I mean, Calvin Austin will probably be like a 2, kind of 3 as well. He'll probably be in the slot more, Calvin Austin, though. But Quentin Johnston, I feel like he should be damn good for us, I would imagine. And then I saw this guy when I was looking through the team. Kyle Kennard, 23, rookie. He's not the best pass rusher at the moment. Decent run stopper at the moment, but he's a rookie. You can't really ask too much of them, you know. Let's see if I can get maybe a third next year. Let's see if this will work. And we're not really giving up too much. We're giving up some guys I didn't want to re-sign or didn't want on the team, really. Brandon Eccles, he's okay. James Pierre is on the last year of his deal. And then... I was going to give up a wide receiver. Probably Mac Hollins. That does not make this work. I have to give up this second. That sends it through. We get Quentin Johnston and I think it's Kyle Kennard and a third. We give up a 2026 second, which is a lot. I know. We are getting a third back next year. Giving up a lot of guys I just didn't want. We're trading Keanu Benton. He has 2 years left on his deal. It'll be 1 after we go past this. Stardev, 24. He just hasn't progressed enough for me. I know he didn't play as much since we have Cam Hayward and Derek Harmon and some other guys, but I didn't really see anything that was like I was overjoyous with from Keanu Benton. I'm more excited for him in real life than in the game. I just feel like he doesn't do enough for me. So I'm ready to move on. And the Texans need a defensive tackle. It's actually their number one need. And he'll be their number one guy as well. So he has a good chance to progress. We're going to send him there for a second. Can I get a 4 as well? Nope. We'll just take the second. Okay, I guess I won't. What do I have to give up? I can probably just give them a player. Calvin Anderson? And then another player, maybe? Scotty Miller, because I don't plan to resign you. So Scotty Miller, Calvin Anderson, and Kenny Benton for a 2026 second from the Texans. Next trade on my agenda. Need some help for Derek Harmon. I'm kind of done with DK Metcalf, bro. Just not what I want, bro. He drops too many passes for me. I believe we're giving up our first round pick and not the Saints one, hopefully. To acquire Braden Fisk, 25 years old, star dev. He's not that great yet. I feel like we can mold him a little bit. I'm hoping him and Derek Harmon are good enough to be our defensive tackles. And we will have Yaya Black, very strong. And hopefully I can mold him into a star. And we are gonna try to get their first round pick as well. Just because Matthew Stafford could retire. He's 37. He'll be 38 after I sim. And that did not go through. Okay. I don't think we can get as much then. Damn. Okay. Can't get what I thought I could. We'll send them David Andrews to get this to go through. Okay, I guess I won't. Who else can I send? Zach Moss? Zach Moss gets it to go through. DK Metcalf, David Andrews, and Zach Moss, and our first round pick to the Rams for Braden Fisk and their first round pick next year. Okay. I think this should be the final deal or the second to last deal. Jalen Ramsey, I know he's pretty good. 99 press. He's a 94 overall playing up to 96. 99 awareness, superstar X factor, but he's 30. He didn't really play all that well for us, in my opinion. He made a lot of boneheaded tackles. A lot of arm tackles that I don't really find the best. I know he has like 72 tackle. He can really play safety if you needed to, but he didn't play well enough for me to be ecstatic about it. And we will get younger with this deal. I know we'll go down in overall a little bit, but we're trading for AJ Terrell, superstar. He'll be 27. And he's a very similar player, a little bit slower. Not as great of a tackler, but we'll see how it works. Hopefully he'll be a better number one corner than what we had. That's the goal, man. That's the fucking goal. Let's try to get their second next year. Their second this year, and then a third in 2028 is what I'm shooting for here. It's close. What could I give up here? Maybe a 6 and a 7? Not even close. It's going to take... Let's take this 3 off, maybe, actually. Give me a 5, a 6, and a 4 in 2028. Nope, not going to happen. Damn, can I not get anything? Fuck, I'm about to give them something, it looks like. Okay. Cannot get this to go through. What about Gabe Davis instead of Antonio Johnson? He's in higher overall. Does not really help, I don't think. Let's see here. Let's give them a third in 2027. Then maybe the 6 and the 7. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? They're being assholes, brother. Dude, come the fuck on. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, this is crazy. Alright, done deal. Finally, this trade took fucking 9 years to get it to go through, bro. Had to get more draft compensation than I really wanted to, but it is what it is. I also gave it the higher overall player, too. So Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, who was not going to have a role with us next year. So is what it is. Gabe Davis didn't want to re-sign him. He wanted way too much money. He was a good number 4 receiver though. So 2027 third, 2027 4 for us, and a 2028 sixth. I'm gonna have to trade some picks back to get some in 2028. And we're getting AJ Terrell, a second in 2026, and a second in 2027 as well. I think this deal is gonna go through, but I'll take it, brother, because we needed some compensation. I wasn't gonna bring back Slay. He's like 34, something crazy. Antonio Johnson really just didn't play enough. Didn't see enough from him. Pete and Andrews Pete was a backup. Now we are trading with the team that beat us in the Super Bowl, but this was the most interest I saw was from the Packers. So we get a 2026 third round pick, which is very nice, and a third, a 4, and a 5 in 2028. So I recouped a lot of our late round draft picks in 2028 for people I didn't really want anyway. I'll take it, brother. Now, I think our roster is pretty much set to go into the offseason. I will have to make some kind of changes. Like I'll have to move Jack Sawyer over to the right. I think this trio will be pretty decent. Derek Harmon, Braden Fisk, and Yaya Black. I mean, that's without bringing anyone in either. I'm hoping this cornerback group can be a little bit better. This cornerback group was terrible. Like they played pretty good throughout the year. It's just the Super Bowl. Joey Porter got burnt by Christian Watson like so many times. And I understand it's a big matchup, but he has to play better, bro. All right, let's get into free agency. So Aaron Rodgers and Dean Lowry retire for us. Ty Chandler retired after 4 years. That's kind of crazy. Harrison Smith. We'll go through these pretty quickly. Kevin Zeitler, Adam Thielen, Cooper Kupp retired after 9 years. Leonard Williams. Some big names in here. Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, Laramie Tunsil, Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, DeAndre Hopkins. Stafford retires. So that makes our first round pick. Oh my god, the Rams lost so many people. That Rams pick should be so good then. Tyler Higbee retires. Devontae Adams retires. Rob Havenstein and David Questenberry. The Rams just got depleted, bro. Devontae said, I ain't playing here, bro. With a rookie. Or if anyone else, for that matter. Morgan Moses retires. Pete and Slay retired, so we got so much draft capital from them, and both of them retired. I kind of feel bad, but it is what it is. Isaac Seumalo retired for the Lions and Graham Glasgow. We traded Seumalo there like mid-season for Eder Cleveland, so we won that deal too. Tyrod Taylor. Russell Wilson retires. Thomas Morstead. Trent Williams retires. Justin Tucker. Jake Matthews. Kirk Cousins retires. Damn. The Falcons are losing quite a bit of people too, and we have their draft pick. I mean, they'll be starting Penix, but they're losing their top lineman more than likely. Judon, Graham, Lane Johnson. The Eagles losing a lot of people too here. Cam Hayward retires on the Cowboys, so we got George Pickens for what the fuck is his name, bro? Mason Rudolph. Damn, I really fucked over a lot of these teams, but it is what it is. I can't make sure that they're going to retire or whatever. I just didn't want them. Class Campbell. A lot of former Steelers here. Levante David, Stephon Gilmore retires. Jack Conklin. Joel Batonio. A lot of Browns retired here. Damn. They got fucked a little bit. Ogunjobi. I was hoping he would hit the free agent market. I had my eyes on him. Jordan Poirier. Case Keenum retires. Damn, it's kind of rough. I actually like Case Keenum. A lot of backups here now. Michael Wilson retiring after 5 years is kind of crazy. Was that Velas Jones after 4 years? Trey Sermon, former Steeler. Robert Woods. I guess these guys aren't on a team. I don't know. They don't have a jersey really. Cordero Patterson. Mercedes Lewis retires after 20 seasons. Hayden Hurst, someone that used to be pretty good. Chris Hubbard used to be a Steelers right tackle. Yeah, Lawrence Guy. Jerry Hughes up there as well. A lot of free agents retiring here. Chris Evans retires after 5 seasons. Damn. Dalvin Cook retires after 9 years. I guess he didn't want to be a backup. And OBJ retires after 12 years. I didn't think he had been in the league that long, but tis what it is, man. Tis what it is. Okay. So we are going to fire our defensive coordinator. His job security is bad, and that is our defense just didn't play well at the end. So I'm just irritated. Now I'm going to do something really funny here. Mike Tomlin is going to be our defensive coordinator. I know his defense is not the best in real life, but he is the highest level person here. So hopefully he has some good stuff. I thought you'd be able to negotiate the contract, but I guess not. I don't really know much about the coaching stuff, so hopefully that will be fine. We're finally ready to start free agency. I did change it because normally you only get 5 active negotiations. I changed it to 10. The top free agent here is a kicker and 2 right tackles, which we really don't need. Lots of running backs as well. So, I talked about I wanted to bring in competition for Will Howard, and the competition is Will Levis. I've won in Madden with Will Levis quite a bit before, and I think I can win with him if the Will Howard show does not go how I plan it to, and he's young enough to still develop a little bit. He's 27, he'll be 28. He's very much a bridge QB for me, more than likely. But I don't hate this kind of deal. Also have 118 million. I'm gonna give him this. It's a little over. Actually, let's give him a little bit of a more competitive offer. 2-year deal for Will Levis. He will compete with Will Howard. I don't think Daniel Jones is the answer to our problems, and I don't think he's that good either. He's all right. That's kind of our best option here for QBs, I think. I thought about bringing in like Davis Mills or Sam Howell. I still may bring in Sam Howell. I don't know yet. Or Malik Willis could be interesting. Mason Rudolph here. I thought about a few guys, maybe even Jake Hayner as someone to compete for a spot, but if Sam Howell's still here at the end, maybe I'll give him an offer. I don't know. I don't know if I really will need him per se. Because I think we're gonna draft a QB, that Doug Johnson guy, more than likely, and yeah. So Najee Harris is here. We could have a reunion. He could be like our third running back. He does have 3 offers though. He's 28, star dev. We don't really need him though. Someone I've always liked is Nick Chubb, former Browns running back. I know he's had some injury history, but he's 30, star dev. I think he played for the Texans this past season. I'm gonna try to bring in Nick Chubb. I know a third running back is not a huge concern of ours, but I'm at least gonna give him an offer of 3.5 mil. I think that's kind of where I'm at with him. On a 1-year deal. He'll be our third down running back more than likely. I think that's a good decision because I mean we don't really know if we can trust Caleb Johnson. So Is what it is. Ooh, Keenan Allen's here. I did. Oh, he's 84 speed though. I did not expect Keenan Allen to be here though. Man, his catching's still so good, but his speed is so bad. It's like a Larry Fitzgerald like later in his career. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to bring back Juju, don't I? I have to bring back Juju, I think. Greg Dortch might be a good kick return guy for us. Or maybe Rondell Moore. Is he faster? I think I like Dortch a little bit more. Rondell's gonna want more money, and he's younger. I have to bring in Juju, don't even though he's probably like our fifth or sixth receiver, he's still great for that option, I think. I've got to bring in Juju. He's going to want, oh my god, almost 8 mil, though. It's a 2-year deal, though. I don't want to give him that much. I guess we could always cut him. I'm going to take down your bonus a lot, bro. And I'll just give you more of a salary so we can probably cut you after the year. I know he's not going to like this, but 2-year deal. Hopefully he'll accept it. I don't think he had any other offers anyway, so we'll see if he'll accept it. Now, my idea with Darnell Washington was I want him to be our full-time fullback, but I want him to also be our second tight end too. So Zach Ertz is here. That's interesting. I thought he was a decent run blocker, maybe early in his career. I do like Foster Moreau. I've had him before. He's very good for his overall. He is 29. Let's take this down so maybe I can cut him if he's so bad. I'm fine with that. 5 mil a year for a third tight end. I know it's kind of a lot of money, but he may even end up being our second tight end, depending how much Darnell Washington plays or, that kind of thing. We will. Ooh, Jake Tonges is interesting. Let's sort by run block. Tucker Fisk. Oh, he's a terrible receiver, though. Jeremy Ruckert is decent. Oof. We had, is he even here? Where's the guy we had? We had Connor Hayward, so his stats are even worse. His lead block is better, but maybe we bring in Jeremy Ruckert. Okay, is there like a better fullback, maybe? Like an actual fullback? There's Patrick Ricard. Reggie Gilliam. A lot of old fullbacks. Jake Westover. Sounds interesting. His lead block's really good. His impact's pretty decent. His carry's okay. Let's look at Jake Westover. It's like he was with the Patriots, maybe? Pass blocking's not great. His catching's okay. But if I do that, then Darnell Washington's probably not going to be our fullback. Let's go look at Darnell Washington again, like his stats. For like run blocking, impact blocking, and all that. I'm not going to move him to fullback. I think I'm going to keep him on tight end. But 75 run block is so good. Impact blocking 74, lead block is 72. Like, that's going to be so good. 72 carry, and he's great out of the backfield catching. And we're bringing Foster Monroe. So maybe I need 4 tight ends. And Foster Monroe could step into being tight end 2, if Washington's at fullback. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Who would I want here? I also need to be careful because I only have so many negotiations as well. Greg Dulcich isn't bad, I don't think. Oh yeah, he's pretty decent, actually. His run blocking is awful. What about Greg Dulcich? I think that's how you said it, Dulcich. His injury rating 79 though. He's 26, so he has some room to develop. I'm gonna give Greg Dulcich an offer. I may have to remove it. Oh, this is a little bit of money for a third tight end, bro. Or, fourth tight end. 2.5 mil? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I know he's not happy with the offer, but maybe he'll accept it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, Left tackle was something I was thinking about. Um, Bringing someone in just in case that um our left tackle just doesn't progress much, but the guy I was hoping that was going to hit free agency actually retired, and that was Rob Havenstein. So I don't. These guys are not as good as Rob Havenstein either. Jawan Taylor's interesting. I didn't think he was such a low overall. 28. He's mainly a pass blocker though. Jawan Taylor. He wants 6 mil a year. 28. Yeah, Jalen Moore. I may give Jawan Taylor an offer. Jedrick Wills is gonna get a big offer. DJ Humphries, Cam Fleming, not a lot here at left tackle. I would probably move him over to left. David Edwards is interesting, but his strength is only 82. He's more of a guard, in my opinion. Penning. Yeah, it's pretty much him or bust, I think, at this point. Some decent centers here, too. I'd like to get a backup. Maybe towards the end of free agency. Or maybe even draft one, I don't know. I'll probably just bring someone in. Like a veteran. So I don't have to worry about it. It's Andrew Wiley. But why does Jawan Taylor have so many offers like down the board, you know? Like you would think he wouldn't have as many offers with his overall being what it is. Darian Kennard. I just want someone that I can play if my left tackle does not progress. I think I have to give at least an offer here. He does have 3 offers, so it's gonna have to be a pretty competitive offer. We do have the money. And he does have startup, so he could develop at least a little bit more. I know this is a lot of money for a backup, but it's a protection plan more than anything. I'll give you 7.5 mil. That should put us in front, probably. And it does. I'm fine overpaying him a little bit, because we have a lot of money, it's showing at least. So, I'm fine with that. I don't know if I want to bring in one of these edges. Aziz Ojolari is interesting. Isaiah Foskey is fast as hell. I don't know. I'll probably come back to this like towards the end of free agency, maybe. I don't think we really need like a starter or anything. Now, defensive tackle, I do want to bring in someone. Javon Hargrave is staring me right in the face. I thought he would have retired, actually. Tier Tart. Logan Hall is young, 26. I don't think I want to bring in more than one defensive tackle, though. I think it's either Hall or Hargrave. Hargrave is 33. He'd be a veteran for us. 86 finesse might be kind of dirty. He wants 12.5 mil, though. That is unrealistic, I feel. We're going to take down his bonus a lot. And then bump up his salary. What about 11, bro? You have no offers. Actually, I'm gonna give you like 10, bro. You're asking for a lot here, actually. I'll give you 10 mil to be like a third, fourth defensive tackle to come in and be a pass rusher, probably. Okay, 10 mil. Hopefully we get him. DJ Wanham, Joshua Uche, Jacob Martin, Shaq Barrett, Cleveland Farrell, Sam Williams. No one's really sticking out to me here. David Ojabo is interesting. Former Raven. He's young, 26. Bryce Huff. I'm just trying to think of who I have at the moment. Like we have Nick Herbig, Jack Sawyer, TJ Watt, which he's been underperforming like crazy. And then I have that guy brought in from the Chargers. I can't think of his name at the moment. Victor Dimakije? I probably said that wrong. TJ Johnson. And I could always draft someone. I do plan to draft an edge if possible. Chris Rump. Casey Toohill. I forgot he was even still a thing, bro. Bud Dupree. To bring back all the former Steelers at this point. You know what? He's actually not that bad. But he is 33. I can't bring in someone that's 33 that is that lower of an overall. Even though I brought in what's his name? Or trying to bring in Hargrave. I haven't brought him in yet, but I don't know if I want to bring in any of these guys actually. Now we could use some help at linebacker. If I get someone, I might just cut Harrison. Because he didn't play at all for me last year, so Eric Kendrick's 34. Damn, I didn't know Denzel Perriman was that old. Kenneth Murray's normally pretty good. As like a user. Caden Ellis. Devin Bush, former Steeler. We could bring him back. It was like he started playing better. Just kind of crazy. Looked like he fell off a cliff. Mike McFadden. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see two guys I like here, actually. I'm going to try to get at least one of these guys. Christian Harris is interesting, but Alex Anzalone is very underrated in Madden, I feel. Or Shaq Thompson. Now, Anzalone is 1 year younger, but he does have 2 offers, so I think Shaq Thompson's coverage is not that good anymore. It's actually decent. Okay. He's pretty good. But I think Anzalone's better. Yeah. Now he's more injury prone, but I'm gonna give Alex Anzalone a deal here. Now it has to be somewhat competitive because he does have 2 offers. We do have quite a bit of money though. I'm not really bringing in any crazy free agents. I think 6 mil a year. I don't know where he'll be in our rotation. Maybe he'll be the backup Mike, or maybe I'll move Cole Holcomb to the backup Mike. But he'll definitely get time. 2-year deal. We're in first. Broncos right behind us though. We have 2 more active negotiations. Maybe I should bring in another corner too. I don't know though. Not a whole lot of people I'm liking here, if I'm being honest. We could bring back James Pierre. I wouldn't be against that, because James Pierre is a pretty solid corner. That may be what we do, actually. Dax Hill's got a bunch of offers. Kobe Durant's interesting, but he does want 8 mil a year. And I do want Dante Kent to play a lot. He would be like our 3rd or 4th corner. Martin Emerson's interesting. He's a terrible tackler, though. Oof. I don't know what to do. Josh Joby? Avonte Maddox. Isn't he a former Eagle? Who else is here? Not a whole lot of young guys, of course. Alex Austin. Not a whole lot here, bro. Let's look at Alex Austin. He's actually better than I thought he was. Okay. Actually, let's bring in Alex Austin. He's like 25, I think. Compared to 29, James Pierre is. And he doesn't have an offer, and they're very similar in price. I'd be open to this. Let's do a 2-year deal. Take your bonus down a little bit and take your money up a tiny bit. He does not like that offer. Bro, you're all the way down the fucking board. I don't think you're getting many offers, brother. Actually, I'll give you a little bit more money, but damn, bro. Like, you asking for a lot here. Take that all the way down, and that. Okay, that's not a good offer for him, apparently. I don't know what the fuck he wants, bro. But that's what you're getting. Okay? You're getting that offer, Alex Austin. Alright. I want to bring in some competition for safety. I know we kind of have starters with Jonas Sinker and I can never think of the other guy's name. Who is here though? Yeah, Brian Cook. He's gonna get paid though, like a 4-year deal kind of thing. Hmm. Malik Hooker is interesting. But he wants a 3-year deal at 30, bro. Like you're crazy. I look at Gilman, Andrew Wingard, Lonnie Johnson. Ugh. Not a whole lot I like here. Julian Blackman's interesting, but he does have 3 offers, so we have to beat someone out for him. Amani Hooker. I'd be interested in either one of those guys. Kyle Duggar is here as well. We could bring him back. He actually wants the least amount of money, but he is 30. I want to bring in CJ Gardner Johnson, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I can resurrect his career. He also has 3 offers. Hmm. Okay. Who do I want here? Do I want to just try to swing for Julian Blackman? Actually, no. He wants a big deal. Yeah, I can't pay that for a backup. Also, Amani Hooker wants a big deal, but he has no offers. He's definitely a worse player, man. His pursuit is terrible, actually. I don't know if I can pay him that much money with a pursuit that bad. Look at Kyle Duggar. Kyle Duggar actually made some pretty big plays for us, actually. And Kyle Duggar being the backup isn't the worst thing. CJ Gardner Johnson's pretty good in coverage, though. Hmm. His catching's really good, too. And he's 2 years younger, and he has start of. Do I just go CJ Gardner Johnson? Hmm. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Julian Blackman is so interesting, though. But he's getting paid. And he's injury prone. Okay. I think I talked myself into CJ Gardner Johnson and trying to resurrect his career. Hold on, let's just think for a second. So we'll have Taylor Demerson as well. At free safety. And then I also with Corey Trice to free safety to try to resurrect his career there. Hmm. Kyle Duggar's pretty decent though. Hmm. I don't know what I want to do, bro. I don't know what I want to do. Um. Oh shit. I'm gonna go CJ Gardner Johnson. 2-year deal. I want to take your bonus down quite a bit, bro. So we can cut you if we need to. He doesn't really like that offer, but I don't really care. Oh shit. I didn't know he had this many offers actually. I may have to go Kyle Duggar actually, because I don't really want to pay that much. He wants like 10 mil for 2 years, bro. Like you're not even starting for me. Okay. I think we have to go Kyle Duggar now, actually. Because I like the Monty Hooker, but his pursuit, like, to tackle it is so bad. It's like 70. And he's not great in coverage. And he doesn't do anything really better than Kyle Duggar, I think. Yeah, I think it's got to be Kyle Duggar. I don't want to spend that extra money on someone else. I don't really want to give him a 2-year deal, though. I think it's a 1-year deal from here on out for me, bro. Let me try to fix this. 1-year deal for me, though. Um, I'll give you 6 mil for a 1-year deal. I think that's fair. I'm his only offer. Hopefully he'll accept that. I think that's all the offers I'm going to make at the moment. I think I'm going to draft that punter. Tommy Townsend would be interesting, though. Only 3 long snappers here as well. Now, I do want to eventually come back and grab one of these wide receivers, maybe Rondell Moore or Greg Dortch or just someone that's a good kick returner. I don't know who though. So that's gonna have to be something I figure out. But these are the people that we are targeting: Nick Chubb, Javon Hargrave, Kyle Duggar, Juju Smith-Schuster, Alex Anzalone, Jawan Taylor, Foster Moreau, Alex Austin, Greg Dulcich, and Will Levis. So no real like heavy hitter or anything. Just kind of like depth pieces and some veterans that can hopefully make an impact for us. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So these guys have not accepted a contract yet. I believe we got everyone we offered on. Kyle Duggar, we get Juju Smith-Schuster for 2 years, Alex Anzalone for 2 years, Jawan Taylor for a year. I'm surprised we actually won that one. Wasn't expecting to win that one. He's gonna play a backup left tackle for us more than likely. And we got Will Levis, of course. So we're still working with these guys to get some kind of deal done. I am gonna go and try to offer. I think I'm gonna offer Greg Dortch. Let's see who's the best kick returner out of the bunch. I know he's only 5'7", so he's not gonna be much of a receiver for me, probably. Did I just miss kick return completely? I feel like I did. I must have. What the fuck is kick return? Or kick and punt return is what I want. Is there no way to... It's only 82. Where the fuck is kick and punt return, bro? Okay, there's kick return. I don't see punt return, but hopefully they'll probably be about the same. Okay. Sort. So Jamal Agnew is 95, Tyler Lockett, Deontay Harty, Gunnar Olszewski, Charlie Jones. Who the fuck is Charlie Jones? Derek Young, Braxton Berrios. So Greg Dortch is actually not that high on this list. Kadarius Toney, D. Eskridge, Deontay Johnson could bring back. Jalen Reagor. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Okay, well, I don't... Is it worth signing him, then? Jahan Dotson. DJ Chark. I don't know what overall Scotty Miller was. I feel like he was higher than 82, though. Rondell Moore is only a 77 returner. What the fuck? Traylon Burks, Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell used to be really good in this game. Jalen Dart. Okay, that's way too far down the list. I don't know what I want to do then. Because I thought he would be in higher overall. KJ Hamler is actually really goated as well in the slot. I've used him so many times in series. He's so good. I don't want to keep doing the same thing, though. D. Eskridge is interesting. Let's look at like speed rating and shit and agility. So 93, 92, 86. D. Eskridge isn't a bad option. Not going to pay you $5 million a year. Oh, he's 29 too. Tylan Wallace. I want a fast guy back there. McCole Hardman. Very fast. I might still just go Greg Dortch. Cleef Raymond, Braxton Berrios. Yeah, a lot of these guys just aren't fast. I don't know what dictates the kick return rating. Yeah, we're just gonna go Greg Dortch and call it a fucking day, bro. Because he could still be a receiver for me too. Let's just look at him really quick. So he's 28, so he is a veteran. He's got good receiving stuff, like good receiving stats. His release is pretty fucking poor, but he'd probably be in the slot more likely. I think he's worthy of like at least a 1-year deal to try him out and see how he is. I'm not gonna give him a 2 because he is asking for a lot of money as a. He's probably gonna be like our last receiver to make the team kind of thing. I'll give you 4, bro, if you want it. I know he hates the offer, but maybe he'll accept it eventually. If not, maybe. I don't actually see what's his name here, Scotty Miller. Did he retire or something? I know I traded him, but I don't see Scotty Miller anywhere actually. Oh, there he is. What the hell is his kick return rating then? It must be awful. 74. And he was like our main kick returner. What the hell, man? I'm gonna give Scotty Miller a option to return as well. I think Ben Skoranek. So many good receivers here. I'm not saying Ben Skoronek's like a great receiver, but actually KJ Hamler, he is a lot younger, like 2 years younger, and he's better. Oof. Oh, his release sucks though. If I have to use him as a route runner or anything, oh, he's injury prone. Never mind. We'll just. I'll give Scotty Miller. I'll bring him back, but they're gonna be fighting for that spot really. And I think it's gonna depend on like receiving as well in the free season in the free season in the preseason as well. You're not getting 4.4 mil. You're probably not gonna get much of a bonus actually. 500k is what your bonus is gonna be, bro. But you can earn up to 4. That's fair, bro. That's more than fair. Okay. I only have a few more negotiations I can actually do. What tight ends did I bring in? Oh, we brought in Greg. Oh, we're still trying to offer Dulcich and Foster Moreau. We need backups like across the entire offensive line. I know center we need one as well. Oof. Who do I... Man, that mustache on Connor McGovern is crazy. Not a lot of young guys here to really bring in. Will Clapp. Seth McLaughlin. This guy looks good, actually. What the hell? Why this guy's such a low overall? He actually looks really good. I'm bringing him in. Hell yeah. That's a diamond down the board. He's only 25. And he has better stats than some of these other guys, bro. I'm actually gonna give this guy a long-term deal, I think. We'll take his money down a little bit. I'll give you a 3-year deal, bro. Actually, I'll give you a little bit more money to incentivize you. Like, that's a diamond in the rough, I think. Definitely need a guard. Now, what guard? I have no idea. Ed Ingram is decent, but he wants a lot of money. Shaq Mason doesn't have an offer, but he is 33. Cole Strange? I think it's pretty decent. Dalton Reisner. Sean Ryan was on the Packers. I don't think he was starting, though. He's pretty decent for what he is, though. Tamari Sawyer. TJ Bass is pretty decent. Wait, let's look at TJ Bass. He's not great. Look at Cole Strange. See if he'll be worth it. Oh, his stats are worse, actually. What the hell? Why is he getting so much, I guess because he's young. Actually, he's only 20. He's 28, so, like, he's not even young compared to some of these other guys. Sean Ryan doesn't look bad. His strength is just poor. I think it's either Sean Ryan or... I didn't look at Ricky Stromberg, but his strength is only 83. Justin the Ditch. He doesn't look bad. And he's only 26. I'd give us some guys to develop, but we do have young linemen. I could take some veterans on, actually. Alec Anderson. I just want some solid backups I'm not, like, scared to play. Jackson Carman. Not great. He's not great at all, actually. I think we try to bring in Sean Ryan. I'd be interested. Not for what you want, probably, but maybe something like that. 3.4, 2-year deal. He'll be a solid backup. I know the strength is pretty low, but maybe we can get it up a couple points. Now we do need 2 guards as backups. I mean, I know I could draft some people, but I actually haven't seen any good O linemen besides like one in this draft. I think this draft is kind of poo, if I'm being honest. But actually, what I could do is sign one of those right guards and move them to left, because like they look better than these left guards. That might be what I do, actually. D'Artagnan Tinsley. What a name, bro. I think that might be what I do, is sign one of those right guards I was interested in. Maybe TJ Bass. Let's give TJ Bass a 1-year deal. 2.5 for TJ Bass. Now we are at the end of our office. I probably should have went after like a pass rusher or something. I didn't go after a corner, did I? Oh, I signed Alex Austin. That's fine then. Yeah, maybe I need to go after a pass rusher in the next one. But yeah, let's see how these play out. Okay. I see Nick Chubb is off the list, and we did get Nick Chubb. I think that's the only person we got that past week. Looks like the Falcons are offering Javon Hargrave some more money. I'm gonna up my offer because I do want him. I think we give him 10 mil. I'm gonna give him like 11 or something and hope he takes it. I'll give you 11 and a half. I'm not gonna fight over um that little bit of money. Would we still? Okay, we got a bar above them. Let's hope we can get our guy then. Okay, Javon Hargrave accepted some offer. Did he accept our offer? No one else is accepting. Hargrave did accept our offer. We upped it a little bit to like 11 and a half mil. A little bit of overpay, but he'll be pretty good, I think. I am gonna try to maybe get some kind of edge. I don't know who though. Who? Um, who should I try to get, bro? Maybe I should try to get another defensive tackle. I'm trying to think. We have Fisk, we have Harmon, we have Hargrave now, and then we have Yaya Black, and then we have like what was that one dude's name? He's like 400 pounds or something crazy. So I guess that's 5 D linemen I have. I guess I could just bring in some veterans in the preseason. Who should I bring in here? Maybe David Ojabo as a pass rusher. Injury prone though. I mean, pretty much anyone here is not going to be all that great. Michael Clemens, Cameron Thomas, DJ Johnson, Demarcus Walker. Bud Dupree is still here, bro. Did I bring in Bud Dupree? I might bring in Bud Dupree, bro. He's still here. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee him a spot on the roster, but for old time's sake, I'm bringing back a lot of Steelers. He's not a great pass rusher. His hit power is pretty good, though. But, I mean, there's really no one else I really want here in this situation. I don't want to pay someone a whole lot of money, either. Malcolm Kuntz is interesting, but he's not that fast. Man, why not? Why not bring back Bud Dupree? Why not, bro? I'm not giving you 4 mil. I'm not going to guarantee you make this roster, even. You get 500K as a bonus for signing, bro. If you want it, you take it. If you don't, fuck off. We actually have a pretty high offer on him. That's kind of crazy. I think we're good everywhere else. Did I get a safety? Who did I sign? Wait, I didn't get a safety? Oh, I didn't even offer a safety, did I? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no, I got Kyle Duggar. Yeah, I got Kyle Duggar. I'm good, I think. Ashton Davis is interesting. We had Edmonds last year. Don't want to bring him back for another year. Derek Forrest is interesting. 27. Hard hitting safety. Derek Forrest might be interesting as like a third safety. He'd be fighting with like Corey Trice to be our third safeties. You know what? I'm actually not against that. Jamie Robinson, Lewis Seen. I get Lewis Seen all the time, so I'm not gonna get him again. Kevin King. Yeah, let's grab Derek Forrest. It says he only wants two. It said he only went 230K, but I'll give you something like this, bro, if you want it. Like, so I'll give you a 2-year deal. He's pretty decently rated, and he's 27, so he has probably another year before he like starts regressing again. I'll give it to you if you want it. It's actually a pretty decent offer for him, so hopefully we'll get I thought I already got Alex Austin, but I guess I just offered him. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if I get these guys too. Okay, I guess like it doesn't. Okay, I guess you don't get anyone in that week. All right, we got someone, or they signed with someone else. Who was that? Foster Moreau signed with us, and TJ Bass and McLaughlin. Nice. I mean, no one's targeting the guys that we're targeting, so we should get all these guys more than likely. We got a couple there. It looks like Alex Austin, Derek Forrest, Bud Dupree. Only a couple more guys we're targeting, and we kind of gave them insulting offers, if I'm being honest. Someone signed with us there. Is that Dulcich? Maybe Dulcich signed with us. Greg Dortch is not signing, so is Sean Aron. Maybe I need to give them more money. I mean, this is kind of the final week. If they don't sign this like first week, like going through the first thing, I'll give them more money. Greg Dortch is still here. We got Sean Ryan. He accepted his, and then Scotty Miller accepted his. Okay. So I need to give Greg Dortch more money, I guess. I don't even know what I gave him, but I know it wasn't much. I don't think I want him for 2 years. 4.5, bro. That's kind of what you're getting, I think. I don't know. Wait, I have Juju Smith-Schuster. I could use Smith-Schuster as my kick returner, couldn't I? I think I could use Smith-Schuster. Let me look really quick. Or maybe even like, wait, no, Calvin Austin was a returner for me too, and Roman Wilson. I don't know why. Why am I trying to bring in all these people? I forgot that I had some people. Let's just look at the ratings of kick return. So 81 from Calvin Austin. He could be the number one returner then. Roman Wilson 70. Smith Schuster's a 77. Okay, I don't think I need Greg Dortch. Malik Heath is 75. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need Greg Dortch. I don't know why I was offering him. Because our receivers look pretty good at the moment. Let's cancel that offer on him. So it's good he didn't sign. Because now I don't want you. I think we're good on signing people. We did sign quite a bit of people, but we cut almost all of our backups. So we got Will Levis and Will Howard. we got the Will twins at QB. Caleb Johnson and Jaylen Warren and Nick Chubb at running back. George Pickens, Quentin Johnston, Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Scotty Miller may not make this team. He's definitely on the edge. Same with Malik Heath. But I think these top 5 probably will make the team. I feel like this is a great receiving core. Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington, Foster Moreau, and Greg Dulcich. I like this group as well quite a bit. I don't know if Freiermuth had Superstar. I feel like he didn't. I don't know if he got that or not. Broderick Jones. We are going to move this right tackle over. So if Broderick Jones just doesn't play well, Jawan Taylor might take his spot, bro. That's the only reason I signed him. Is because, like, he's going to be on a bit of a short leash. Because this is a contract year for him as well. And if he's going to be demanding a whole lot of money, then he better fucking start playing like it. Like, his stats are pretty good. It's just he does not play well sometimes. So we got Jawan Taylor as a insurance policy there a little bit. Ezra Cleveland, Spencer Anderson, I kept him on. Signed the Seth McLaughlin. I don't know how this guy is such a low overall at 65. I know his pass block's not great, but like everything else is pretty damn good, I think. With 3 guards, Sean Ryan, TJ Bass, and we have Ozzie Hutchinson, who was a practice squad guy. So I think we'll probably have Spencer Anderson. I don't know why I said Steven. And TJ Bass compete for that spot. And then Sean Ryan will probably be the backup at right guard. Kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing that one of these guys could probably play right tackle. Maybe the backup there. We'll see though. We'll see. I'll figure it out. TJ Watt, Kyle Kennard, Nick Herbig's going to be the primary backup, but We got Bud Dupree in there as well with Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer is going to start, of course. Derek Harmon, Braden Fisk, Javon Hargrave, Yaya Black, Desmond Watson. I really like this defensive tackle group. I just don't know if they're going to play well. I'm a little worried about Blockshed. Our highest is 84. I'm a little worried about that. A little worried, but we'll see how it plays. Didn't make any changes at Mike. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make Cole Holcomb the backup Mike over Malik Harrison. And Malik Harrison's going to fight to make this team, bro. Because we brought in Alex Anzalone to be the backup to Peyton Wilson. Or he may even start over him. I don't know. I'll have to kind of see who plays better. Probably Peyton Wilson because of his speed. But great backup in Cole Holcomb there. Backing up Patrick Queen. So it's probably going to be Malik Harrison or Bruner making this team, probably. We didn't really get to see any of Harrison last year. We saw a little bit of Bruner, and he was decent. AJ Terrell, Joey Porter, Dante Kent, Alex Austin. This cornerback group is a little rough, but I do plan on drafting that corner. What the hell is his name? Something Levy. Leslie Levy. I have a sticky note with his name on it. I still need to trade up for that in the draft. Let's hope this cornerback group is at least a little bit better, bro, because they were shaky as hell last year. A lot of people to try to develop here at the end. We got Deshaun Elliott, free safety, Dadrian Taylor Demerson, Corey Trice, Jonas Sanker, Kyle Duggar, Derek Forrest, and Donovan McMillan at safety. I feel like I really, I feel like I did pretty well with this secondary. It's just I'm a little worried about corner. I don't know if Dante Kent will start at slot or not. It really depends on if I get Leslie Levy. He's like 6'4", though. I don't know really what makes sense. Maybe Joey Porter goes to slot. Just really depends on preseason and all that. Chris Boswell, we don't have a punter yet. I plan on drafting one. And now we move on to the draft. That's our free agency. I feel like I did pretty well. We didn't really have any like huge holes, I would say, besides QB. But it is what it is, bro. I'm hoping Will Howard can, be our number one QB. And if not, then I've got Will Levis. I know I can win with Will Levis. It's going to be an open competition in preseason. So if Will Howard just stinks it up in preseason, Will Levis will probably be the guy. I'm hoping I can draft that Doug Johnson guy as well. So I'm surprised Jalen Warren's such a low overall. Very happy with my receiving core and my running backs, and it's just I really got to mold this team the way I wanted to this offseason, which is nice. All right, let's get to the draft.